What's your children?
Oh, my children, I love them.
Yeah, I know.
They love you.
I know.
Don't worry, you'll get all the pictures from me.
Wait a minute.
And I think the day should be.
Sorry. Yana ciki. Thank you.
Congratulations. Welcome to the profession.
This is the class rep, the assistant class rep, and I'm sure they will love to talk to you.
Oh, well, I would like to talk to you.
So,
Let's do it.
Line mode.
and then there's
Yes. Let's say it's not scratched.
yeah. So yes.
The Vice Chancellor of University Zaria, Mr. Ahmad, special guest, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. We are here for the commissioning of the Nigerian Academy of Dental Implantology, and without wasting our time, I will just briefly take a minute just to pray according to the dictate of our individual faith. Prayer session. Let us pray. Amen. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me at this point to hand down the mic to the Provost, College of Medical Sciences, who is going to give
the Vice Chancellor, University, so Ahmed, Fellow of the International College of Dentists. I have to say it over and over again. Global President, National College of Dentists, Ian Doyle, his wife, Mrs. Anne Doyle, Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, College Jamaica, Director of Advancement and International Education, Dean of Dentistry, Director, University Health Services, other deans here present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to a Chief Medical Director, ably represented Professor Ibrahim Mohammed. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We are here to actually officially commission the Nigerian Academy of Dental Implantology, the Faculty of Dentistry, Ahmadu Bello University. The Academy handwork of the Dean of Dentistry, together with President, Chief Executive of International Postgraduate, who found Ahmadu Bello University worthy to cite this academy our own university. So Gonzalo did very well and donated a handful of technology equipment, which we will see inside, for this purpose. This academy is going to improve dental clinical services, teaching and research. And of course, we will have a handful of collaboration with the postgraduate medical colleges here, Postgraduate Medical College and the National Postgraduate College. As well as in the future, of course, we may have postgraduate degrees in this area. As soon as we graduated a couple of the dental students, we'll be able to do that. Having said this, Vice Chancellor, Global President of International Academy College of Dentists, you are welcome for this commissioning ceremony. Thank you all.
Thank you, the Provost. You highlighted the fellowship, honorary fellowship given to the Vice Chancellor of FICP. Permit me to break to the Vice Chancellor that you are also been nominated by Omusadu. For information, quickly, next is a remark by the Dean Faculty of
My Vice Chancellor, sir, my DBCs, my Provost, my CLD, my good friend, my good friend, Professor Musalu, Professor Rafindari, and my other brother, Professor Mikedari. Permit me to stand on the other existing protocols. It is a great pleasure to be able to see this day. When sometimes ago I invited Professor Musalu in as a lecturer in the Department of Oral Diagnosis, Oral Pathology and Diagnosis, we didn't know it would come this way. I spoke to him and we agreed that he would come in to the university in whatever capacity he wanted to come. And he said one thing, that he will come in and work. So he flies in with his money, stays around, and then gives lectures, and then checks out. And then we're discussing about implantology and the way forward for implantology in the country. And he brought out a roadmap and he said, can we go through this way? necessarily it. That is what has given birth to Nadi today that we are seeing. And in addition to that, coming this way today, he told me we should arrange everything so that the president of the ICD will come here with his lovely wife and come and commission it, and then other things will follow. We intend starting MSc program and PhD program. And I'm glad the DVC academics here. I always run to him, and each time I meet him on the Senate floor, I go and meet him and whisper to him, you know, we have challenges. We'll come to you before we go to the VC finally. Anytime. I won't want to talk much or longer than this, but as we go in, I will say one or two other words. He has given us 3 implantology kits. It's complete motto and about 700 implants that we can use. And we hope that we'll be able to have a robust collaboration between the university and hospital so that the implantology center will almost stand on its own and will be able to generate its fund and even manage the whole faculty of dentistry. That is what our projection is. And I know that by the grace of God, again, thank you very much. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Bob. I quickly invite for his remark, the President, International College of Dentists, Dr. Ian.
Good morning, everyone. It gives me great pleasure to come to your wonderful country, to come as a special guest with my wife, Anne. We have been treated very, very well. We feel very at home in your country on our first visit. We will come back. In the past weeks, I have had some very good friends, and they're standing around. I became, I think, a good friend of Chris, and he has talked about his vision for your university and your hospital, and his vision is way up there. He wants you to be a leader, especially, well, a leader in dentistry, but also a leader in implantology, which is a very important aspect of oral health in this world. So, because of that, I am very, very honored to be here for the opening of the Implantology Center, and I hope that through his connections with the International College of Dentists and dentists all over the world, they will be able to help your center to grow and to become the leading implantology area in Western Africa, if not a lot of Africa. Thank you.
Thank you. And now invite the President and Chief Executive Officer of the International Postgraduate Medical College, Mr. Christopher Musa, to also speak.
Thank you, everybody. A very good friend, Vice Chancellor, Professor Ahmadu, and the Provost, the International College of Dentists, and the lovely wife. I'm going to be very brief, and I I'm just going to talk about hospitality and making peace slowly before we open this place. So I saw the hospitality at the office of the Vice Chancellor. I really admire how the Vice Chancellor received me. And something said to me, he will do very well, not only as a Vice Chancellor, but also piloting the dental school to reach the top. And it was in his office that I made this promise, remember? And so that is about hospitality. Make is time. Yeah. I believe in making is slowly. We have moved very quickly from May to now September, and this is happening. Nobody knew that this was going to happen today. Nobody knew the equipment were going to come in before today. Nobody knew that the Vice Chancellor will become a fellow of the International College of Dentists. Nobody knew a lot of things. And I want people in this university to understand me. I mean, I call them the risk takers. You know, I saw something in them. They know that their school will be accredited, and they know that their school will be accredited, and they know that
the Vice Chancellor for his remark.
Thank you, Mr. President. We are indeed very excited. Like I told you all the way from the starting to have you here. Mrs. Endo, thank you for coming and supporting your good husband for all the good things that he's been doing. So, Gonzalo, we can't thank you enough. The university is indeed very grateful. Be assured, Mr. President, that we will give the very best. You've seen the new building this year. We will continue to equip the place. And UI is at 50 years with history. We are coming new. But I support, we will catch up very quickly. At this point, it is my pleasure to invite the President to do the commissioning of this important edifice that has received so much support from. So, thank you.
So we will both, you hold it too. And I will hold it too.
Do you live in this, huh?
We will, we're going to.
Support Trump.
We invite the provost.
Your hand down a little bit. You can hold it once.
After the question of the judge, Vice Chancellor Zaria is unveiling of the diagnosis.
Yes, after this.
After the question.
Ça comment así.
Okay.
Mike.
So how do I do this? Today in the world.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's great.
Well,
Can you take another picture? Yeah? One more. Right.
That's it, come on.
Even if we have to examine the chemists at the end of the day, graduates. And Professor Musalo, I want you to come forward and talk about the dentistry of dental implants. Thank you, everybody. Professor Ajike has given you a synopsis of the setup. And continue what he said, 3 dental aids, 3 implant stations, in which surgical cases can go one after the other. Remember, when I come to do the surgery and to train, the dental assistant will have set up this, set up that, and set up that. In 1 hour, I will have done 1 case. The next hour, I do this, and so on and so forth. So in a day, you do a lot, you know. And apart from that, one of the things that you need will have come out of standing in front of the blackboard with a chalk and teaching. And the technology that is available now has allowed me to be able to launch today. Where is Dr. Gumi? To launch today this dental implant training right now. Dentistry for implantology masters. But I kept quiet. The curriculum is here. Everything for the masters, including myself and some others as a team teaching, and it is I've been selling this repository for years, but because of what we have on ground now that we want to do in ABU, I updated this repository as a full laboratory hands-on with about 100 stations showing about 100, demonstrating about 100 procedures, which are key procedures, like immediate implant, like bridge splitting, and so on and so forth. Of course, I'm the operator, right there. And so in other words, smart dentist can take, and that is it. But we are going to do a master's in implantology in 18 months. During that 18 months, they'll be given this. Yeah. The value is 6,000 US. I mean, he said it. He said it. People beg us to sell to them, but we have conditions. Your practice has to be of certain standard for us to be able to sell this to you. Otherwise, it will be of no use to you. So, this, together with the implantology team that we're going to form here, and I'm happy that the DVC academic is here. So once the DVC academic, the provost and the dean, once they do what they need to do, we're going to kick in with the MSc in oral implantology. And we're also going to start with the PhD. We already have the PhD topic, and you have to understand the PhD is not just a clinical thing or an academic thing. The PhD will be used to attract big grants, correct? To the institution. And I am very happy that the president of the International College of Dentists, Ian Doyle, is here, and I want him to assist to launch this.
Because I did a few implants with the help of an oral surgeon, but by the sound of what Chris is talking about, this program is a lot more accessible than a lot of other programs in terms of increasing implantology and implants in this part of the world. So I want to commend you on moving forward. I want to commend the university in promoting what Dr. Chris is doing. And the future looks very, very bright. With ICD is an organization that's all over the world, and I'm sure that with connections and with Chris's power of salesmanship, that he will be able to find a number of grants elsewhere, and probably a number of specialists who might want to come to help you too. So in the name of dentistry, I would like to officially open the Implantology Center. Thank you for inviting me here.
Thank you. Thank you, Ian. Thanks for launching the repository and opening the Implantology Center. What I know we're going to visit the area, but after the first case, when we come back, I will have the risk takers, that is the first year undergraduate, to come. There will be a laptop here, and I will demonstrate how the repository is used, and I will have the 5 residents and consultants that International Postgraduate Medical College sponsored over the last 8 months for manuscript writing to the present also. So what we have done is that even before today, we have selected about 5 residents of the program. We sponsor them. It wasn't little money. somebody has been training them for the past 8 months, 8 weeks. Is it 8 weeks? On how to do research.
Also training postgraduate level, masters and PhD. I think that this is quite exciting. I believe that this, of course, the Implantology Center is the first, across the northern part of the country. Like we have said, we'd like to grow it to be not only once again, so thank you, President Theodore. Thank you. Thank you. And hope that when products of this program begin to come out, we still like to invite you in whatever capacity. Maybe we have finished it or tail or then, but we still like to invite you to come and see the program. Thank you. God bless everyone.
For the special grace of God, we are at the end of the program, and what is just left is for us to go outside and have the food outside of the Thank you very much.
Oh, yes.